Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Bye, Bashok. It was good to see ya. Take care. I'm hoping they kiss. I know, I thought they were gonna do it there. Learn how to run Mother Base. Mother Base. Oh.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. Come meet with me. Okay. This
yeah,
base
it was like 10 feet.
Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves to be. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to get that out for me. Start bringing people in. Use this. It's a Fulton recovery device. When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. And we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you?
It's an honor, boss.
You want me to put this guy to sleep? It's Fungineer, though. We're putting Fungineer to sleep? Okay. Uno momento.
That was exciting.
Oh god. Use the Fulton recovery. I'm waiting for it to pop up. One sec. Hey, $10 from DK. Okay, leave it again. Just wanted to come and give my support. Keep that dream going. What the?
Incomplete. You can only Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting it. No dead bodies either.
What? Where the hell did that guy go?
The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your eye droid.
Thank you so much, DK. It was good to see ya. Oh my god, come back more often. Alright.
Select staff management from the Mother Base menu. So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items.
Oh my gosh.
That was exciting.
Items under the development heading.
Select weapons items. What? How do I do that? $20 from Black21. Am troll in the best way I can. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Black21. Thank you very much for $20. Thank you. Alright, what was I doing? Blackjack, please.
Go back to the Mother Base menu.
Oh, what? Why are you yelling at me?
Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please specify a project.
That's the R&D team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need
That's
more
cool.
staff on the team. Go extract a few more people.
Okay, this is- I like this. I'm liking this. His people needed him. Blackjack, please.
Boss, put the iDroid away from me.
Okay, fine. This guy's so impatient.
Extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC next?
CQC.
I'm ready, boss.
Tilt left. Okay. I don't know what that means. Okay.
Try throwing them. It's the best way to knock someone out instantly.
I don't. Like that? Bye!
Extraction arrived at Mother
One thing I
Base.
should mention. A Fulton extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, they could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. All right, extract the next staff member.
Okay, wait. It's affected by weather. Okay. Avoid sandstorms and rain. You can also prevent the drop in success rate due to bad weather by raising the support unit's level. Oh my gosh, what is happening?
That was exciting.
What is happening right now? I just need that. I'm just waiting for it to pop up. Sorry, there was like a delay. I gotta get that fixed. $20.01 from Josh Johnson. Back to lurk mode for tonight. Enjoy Lowco. Thank you so much. Wait, John Johnson. Wait, Josh, please. John Johnson 26. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much for the donation. Feel free to lurk away. Oh my gosh. The success rate of Fulton extracting soldiers or prisoners is affected by the subject's health status. Okay. Increasing the medical team's level. That's cool.
Let's do this, boss.
Tongue twister. John Cena. Alright, what do you want me to do?
There are multiple adversaries nearby. Perform CQC on them in quick succession. This allows you to take them all out before any of them can strike back.
Okay. There we go. Oh, that's costing me money.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Its level has gone
Unit
up.
function
You should be able to
extraction
develop the
arrived at
cardboard
Mother
box
Base.
now. Open your eye
Development
drawer.
project has been added.
What's up, No Name? How's it going? Just tappy. Yeah.
Select weapons items under the development heading.
Please specify
Now select
project.
cardboard box and start development. Just be aware that development requires funds. GMP. Watch we don't end up in the red.
Oh god, I gotta manage the money. Tap E, okay. Gotcha, okay. Takes 0 minutes.
Development has finished.
Sure. Sure.
Have the support unit supply you with weapons and items you
That was
develop.
exciting.
Think of it as your own personal
$25.05 from Black Evil 161. You want me to start war or just have fun, but trolling Lowco is the best way to entertain all loonies. Thank you, Black Evil 161. Thank you very much for the support. Oh my god. You guys are so ridiculous. Thank you though, thank you. Okay. Yeah, let's just deliver it right here.
Supplies requested.
Bring in the
Supply
cardboard
drop
box.
Complete.
Yeah, it's an I box, so it's gonna cost $10,000. Let's show Black Evil some love there.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does
Mission
it. You won't
info
make any
has been
GMP or
updated.
find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone to tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give the men some practice. Just come pay me a visit.
Okay.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. So I have a cardboard box.
Boss, let's practice your CQC. Begin by grabbing.
I love it. I love it. You see nothing. How many do I have a limit on how many of those I have? Because I don't want to waste them.
Once you grab someone, you're free to do as you like. Interrogate him. Isn't like you, Snake. One more time.
Why can't I interrogate?
What's the matter? Give it another try. Once you grab someone, you're free to do as you like.
Should we kill
Interrogate
him?
him, knock him out, kill him. Scratch that last one for now. Go ahead and knock him out. Not quite. Go ahead and knock him out. Oh. Try it again.
God, why is it not working? There we go.
Isn't like you, Snake. Tried one more time.
Is that not how you knock him out?
Go ahead and knock him out. Good. Extract the staff member.
Let's do this, boss.
What's the matter? Give it another try.
I have to extract him?
Thanks, boss.
Extraction
Now for fist fight.
arrived at Mother
Strike an
Base.
adversary repeatedly to knock him out. He'll stay unconscious for longer than if you throw him.
Oh.
Go on and extract him.
That's cool. I like that. Just punch him out. Alright, guys. Freaking peanut gallery over here giving me a hard time.
Feel like yourself
Arrived
again?
at Mother
The rest will
Base.
fall into place with some time in the field. Go ahead and call the chopper from your iDrone.
Why am I calling the chopper? Okay. Request support helicopter. Pick up. Board the chopper and head to the AO. Area of operations.
Please select a landing zone.
Okay. Get to the chopper!
Landing zone.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Get to the chopper! Take a shower? I don't know where to take a shower at. Like, I don't...
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
I'm taking a shower. Cool. What do I do with this guy?
Extraction.
Peace out.
Arrived at Mother Base.
Oh, nice, Blue Jay, nice. Awesome.
Gaining altitude.
I will do. Nice, Sturks. How's it going? Good to see ya. Oh, this is cool. Hi. Hi, everybody. Whee! I'm going on a ride. Where am I going?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
R&D team leveled
Development
up.
project has been added.
Okay, we met a lot of development requirements. We should probably build some stuff, I think. Lowco beating up her own guys and stealing her own belongings. What's up, Nicotera? Alright, we lost a little bit of money, but you know what? We'll make it back on a mission. I like how every episode has like credits. Yeah. Bring it. No, I showered. I did shower for the first time in 9 years. We should probably listen to all these tapes, right? We got a dog tag. You can kick sleeping people to wake them up. Cool. Okay.
Mission list updated.
Boss, I know you haven't been back long, but I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
What's E? Okay. So we need to catch up on all this.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news. The Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's death has changed some things. They're calling it revenge for the Western boycott of the Moscow Olympics.
Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics?
Yes. In protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II, and Reagan's hardline politics won in the presidency in a landslide. According to him, the Soviet Union's an evil empire.
A second Cold War.
Yeah, Ash Craven, you can use both.
Into regional
Or either,
conflicts and
I guess I
civil
should
war.
say.
Lebanon, the Falklands, Grenada,
Exactly,
Iran,
Sturks.
Iraq. The story never changes. Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty. But then the driving force on the Egyptian side, President Sadat, was assassinated afterward. Apparently, his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs.
Islamic extremists?
Yes, fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold acts of terrorism in recent years. We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage, and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed. But countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism. Afraid of losing their own men, they've pulled their forces out, handing private forces a golden opportunity. Private
This is all
forces,
history on
small
point.
armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you. After Mother Base went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand. Miller's organization is just one of many PFs now. The entire world is after you. But at the same time, it needs you too.
What happened in the
Miller
Caribbean
told me
9
about
years
what happened
ago?
in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You'd formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation.
What's up, J-Bread?
I see.
What's up, the Flame Fox?
You're not
Yes, I
sure
am.
What's fact and what's a fantasy caused by the coma.
America.
It's still all a mess, huh? All I can do is tell you the facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now, but this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men. Basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off. You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The mother base, that would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you were commanding 300 men.
More weapons, more money.
As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good.
The strike force.
Your men had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force. They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid.
Chico.
And Paz, a mole who worked for Cypher as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as a nuclear inspection team, stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4 they placed on the strut legs went off. The whole thing went down in minutes. XOF. Kisses and hugs followed by a big F you. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist. Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean. Those of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again, until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day. That was XOF's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. It was a woman named Eva who arranged that.
Eva! Eva!
Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open. Full of venom. The days of naked Snake are long gone. Welcome back, Venom Snake.
Oh my.
This world still
I like that nickname. Venom Snake. I like
Try
it.
this on. A prosthetic arm. Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think? I can still feel my real arm. Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain? Every now and then. Where? My fingertips. My left fingertips. Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand.
That's crazy.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
That would freak me out so badly.
Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex. Yeah, the doctor mentioned that.
That's no
Your
good.
brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experienced any of that? I think so. When? Right after I wake up. Colors look faded. Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that. I will. All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get.
Oh my god, Tofu. Naked Snake is best snake. Okay. That was, Interesting.
Ocelot. I hear they started calling you Shalashaska in Afghanistan.
Shalashashka.
You know the term Sharashka? It's slang for a suspicious, hastily thrown together organization. The word became associated with a type of forced labor facility in the Soviet Gulag system. OKB scientists and engineers who'd been convicted of crimes were sent to a Sharashka for forced R&D. The Sharashkas were supervised by Lavrenti Beria of the NKVD, the secret police,
Shalashashka.
under the official
Say that
name
5 times
Force
fast.
Special Department.
Oh, yeah, I know, Goon, I know.
That's not very different from what we do here.
Diamond Dogs is different. Everyone here believes in you. Regardless of where they came from or why they're here, they
I'm really excited to, like, start
because it was their choice.
building things and
if it
upgrading.
wasn't, they'd leave.
Who knows? That's our reality here, whether it's real or not. If there's another truth, I don't want to know it. All that matters is that's the concept that's taken shape in their heads. The traces of a group ideology, our superstructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
I believe in you. Thanks, Boucher.
Right.
Did I hear
At some
Sriracha?
point, the enemy started calling me Sharashka. This was after the war in Afghanistan broke out. While I was keeping an eye on you in that hospital, I was also heading up interrogations here. The men I broke gave up their comrades and families, everything they wanted to protect them most. No real cause for it. I just let myself get caught up in the old Russian pride. And suddenly
Thanks,
I
Invictus.
received
Thanks
the
for
honor of
watching.
becoming special interrogation advisor to the forced labor camps. But the more men I interrogated, the more people saw me as just that, the interrogator. It helped cover my real objective of keeping you safe.
You went that far for
What's
me.
up, Chris
Far
Dash?
enough
How
to
you
keep
doing?
alive.
Good to see
I ended
ya.
up being pretty well known among the Afghan guerrillas. Some of them would have seen me on the battlefield, and that's how I got the second half of the name. Shashka. It's a sword, a type of saber from the Caucasus. Russian dragoons and Cossacks carry them into battle. Now the Russian Empire.
Yeah, Blue Jay, I will. I don't like check my Skype during the stream, but I will.
Earned him the nickname
I got you.
Russia's greatest Shashka. Someone must have known about that, because somewhere along the line, Shashka got stuck on the end of Sharashka. The guerrillas were using the name amongst themselves, and by the time I got to hearing about it, pronunciation had wound up as Shalashashka.
It's like a game of
Half
telephone.
Gulag, half hero sword. Is a perfect fit.
But you see how rumors and ideas about people can get out of hand fast. Once you create a character and put it out there in public mind, it warps and twists with every baseless rumor. And before you
What's
know
up,
it,
Toxic?
all people
How's it
see are
going?
phantoms.
Bye, Grockies.
In my case, it works out just fine.
Yeah, it's very
I'm
sunny
plenty
out
used
today.
to working under aliases.
Alright. Salt 2.
So Salt 2 still hasn't gone into effect.
That treaty was drawn up to limit not just the size of the U.S. and Soviet
Salt
Union's
2.
nuclear
What's up,
arsenals,
Zorro?
but also their delivery systems. The whole deal. That's when we thought all those years of negotiations had paid off. Somebody decides to invade Afghanistan. The timing couldn't have been worse.
The president was in the middle of the Salt 2 talks back then.
You mean while you were busy trying to stop Peace Walker? I heard. President Ford was meeting with the General Secretary.
I found a nickel, and a dime, and a quarter,
In
and a
his
lot more!
absence, the political brass in America detected what they didn't realize was false nuclear launch data from Peace Walker. And were on the
Wait
verge
for it
of
to pop
ordering a
up.
retaliatory nuclear strike.
What's up, Emberl?
Coleman's big idea? Humans are incapable of destroying themselves. Turns out he never knew what humans are capable of.
If that AI...
$5 from Christopher. I know I'm gonna get badly hurt in a bit. I'll try and be strong, but whatever happens, I love you and the loonies with all my heart.
Deterrence was revealed as the pipe agreement was.
All thanks
I-
to you. And her.
Good
The
vibes,
US
Christopher.
Soviet arsenal
I don't
set to
know
fall through. What happened in
why
Nicaragua no doubt helped
that's gonna
trigger a
happen,
chain
but
of
good vibes to you, and I hope that doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
The times define the politics. When you've grabbed their tail, they turn and bite your hand.
I first met you 20 years ago now.
These tapes are
The
very
place was
lengthy, I have to
familiar
say.
In the Soviet Union, we were enemies.
What's up,
I was with
Jacoby?
the GRU. You were still fighting for America. 1964. Operation Snake Eater. Its objective? The assassination of the legendary soldier known as the Boss.